Okay, this is the finale, the end of the end. We're going to take on Ganondorf after the very short episode that was yesterday. I have no fairies. We can't Z-target. But what we can do is use a bottle. Because hitting the balls of thing with a bottle makes complete sense. I need to put this on here. There we go. No, I missed! Oh my god, that was a terrible shot, Matt. Where did you learn to aim? I didn't. Come on. Playing tennis with Ganondorf. Ganondorf, just let me hit you! This is the longest volley of all time! Oh, I'm way too early. That took 1.5 hearts, by the way. He's laughing at me. I mean, I could die here. But if this hits me, I'm dead. Game over. It's game over, man. It's game over. Really, really... Oh, I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, we got him. I don't think I can get over there in time. Oh, I got over here in time. Shocking. He's gonna do his pound thing, isn't he? Oh no! I wasn't ready! Oh my god. This camera angle is terrible. Well, I suppose it's better than just it being the same. I wasn't ready for any of that. I was on like autopilot. People send help, my headphones are bleeping! No! Game over! My headphones distracted me, they needed to be plugged in. It's game over, man! This has to be a new lower third animation. We died. Oh my god. And we are back at Ganondorf. Still no fairy though. Just remember that. Oh, I thought the entire cutscene was going to play again. It's just the end. That's pretty cool. Come on, Ganondorf, let's fight. Let's do this. Link, I can't help you. We know, Navi. You said this last episode. Well, we may be rewatching this cutscene about 20 times. Because the whole back and forth volley match, tennis match thing is really stressful. Here we go again. I'm probably gonna die again. Oh no! Oh, jump! Sorry, I got a few hits in that time. I can't! Oh my god, what is happening? Oh no! What was that? That was the worst! Oh my god. Oh look, there's nothing in any of these things because I broke them all earlier. Oh good. You know, nothing... Oh, good. There we go. Right, we have to climb back up to Ganondorf now. Can I hook shot? Hook shot? I can see his shadow. Look at that. Hi, Ganondorf. Bye, Ganondorf. Oh! That was far too eager. Far too eager. Right. Let's get back at this tennis match again. I have to, like, count it. It's almost like counting beats in music. It, like, takes the same amount of time. It almost feels like it's picking up speed, but I don't think it is. But it hurts my eyes to watch it. Oh, we did it! We did it! I didn't think I was going to hit him there. How do I can't move. Ooh, he just did a ground pound thing. Okay. Just recenter the camera. Okay, I don't remember what this one is. I forgot what this one is. I'm gonna run! Run! I don't remember how to deflect that. I think a spin attack maybe deflects it. Oh my god. Put the stupid sword away, Link. I like that you can see his cape is becoming tattered. Oh, good. Wait for him to do this. I'm gonna roll. Oh, I'm dead! No. Okay, so far so good. Dead. Okay. Maybe not do that. Okay, we're back again. How many times am I gonna die? Probably a couple of hundred. I mean, the death counter was fairly low before we started this fight, but nope, not anymore. I don't like this. Oh, I wasn't prepared. Got him. I got him. Unlock. Run over here. Change tunics. I want the green one. Classic Link. Put that away. This is an awkward angle. Don't you laugh. I'm not happy about this. Oh, I'm really... Oh, we hit him. I wasn't prepared for that either. Oh. Okay. What's he gonna do? Oh my god, we got him again! The game is being weirdly nice to me. Oh, we got him! We got him! We got him! Did he just cough red or green blood then? I didn't see. I don't know what version of Ocarina of Time we're playing. Oh, it's green. Okay. It's version 0.2, I think. Oh my god, that was stressful. I'm just gonna... Oh my god. We're at the end of the game, everybody! I can't even be happy. I'm so drained. The amount of times I died, and the amount of... Like, literally, I must have spent half an hour today just going back and forth with Ganondorf with that orb. I feel so beaten. Even though we just won, I'm so tired. I just want to go to sleep. Hi, Zelda. Can you make us travel back in time so none of this happened, please? Pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods. And Chewie is deciding to chew something behind me quite loudly. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. Okay, Zelda, why did your voice get so deep? With his last breath, Ganondorf. What? What's going on with your voice? I said no reading dialogue. Okay. Especially not in dumb voices. Oh my god, the frame rate. I remember this frame rate being really bad on N64 as well, actually. Oh god, it's really bad, isn't it? No, it's not too bad here. So this is the escape from Ganon's tower sequence. You have to get to these barred sections and then wait for Zelda to do her little... Yeah, that. Whatever. Oh my god, I just got hit by like a falling meteor thing. Now I only have 2 3/4 hearts. Zelda. Just do it, Zelda. Just do it! Right. Moving on. I think it's cool that you get to, like, traverse the outside of the tower. It's pretty cool. Look, we just got hit again. Luckily, you don't take damage in cutscenes, but... Where's the room where we have to fight someone? Because I know there's enemies we have to fight at some point. I think it's the next floor down. I think it's Stalfos that we have to fight. That'll be fun, with 3 hearts. In a flaming room of doom. Come on. No, look at that. Just boulder hits us on the face, yep. Totally fair. This is the room, right? I think. Yeah, Zelda gets put in fire. And it's 2 Stalfos. Oh no! Not ready for this. Not when we have this little time on the clock. Oh my god, look at the time we have. Oh my god, we got one. There we go, beat them both. Whew! Thanks for the hearts, Zelda. Let's go. That wasn't too bad of a Stalfos fight. They didn't get any hits in on me. But Bigoron's sword makes everything easy, to be honest. Actually, the next fight... Oh, spoilers, there's another fight. It's going to be pretty easy as well, thanks to the Bigoron sword. Any boulders want to fall on my head in this cutscene? No? Cool. Any enemies want to fight me in this room? No, boulders! Boulder! Through this door. Gate. Way thing. And... void all the melty rocks! Void all the melty rocks! Oh my god, nearly took a full heart damage there. Do you want to give me some hearts, Zelda? Zelda, where are you? Zelda, why are you all the way up here? Oh my god. Zelda, come on. You got a cool nickname? It's called Zelda now. I've taken way too much damage from falling rocks. That's a re-dead. Shall we kill the re-dead? Sure, we killed it. You happy? This bridge we're on right now, by the way, is above the central room. It's where the water barrier was. So like down there you'll be able to see like the other rooms that we were in before. Yeah, I'm just wasting time here. We have a minute left and I'm just casually showing you guys where we are. Oh my god. Just get us out of here, Zelda. Go. The Legend of Zelda. Ocarina of Past. It's not Ocarina of Time anymore. And Ganon's castle comes crumbling down. Look at that. It's crazy. Just imagine this, right? You're in 1998 and this is what you're watching. It was mind-blowing. I mean, I guess this signifies that this entire castle has been held up by the power of the Triforce, or in some way it was magically connected to Ganondorf. Because we didn't do anything to make it crumble, unless that one huge, like, explosive event when Ganondorf dies is the event that makes all of this crumble. I don't know. But I like to think it's more like linked to the Triforce. And there we go, ruins. Only ruins remain, dust and ashes. It's over. It's finally over. Oh, so happy. Sorry I couldn't help you in there. Well, you know, all you would have done is said, hey, listen. I think I remember the first time I played this and I got this far. And I heard that noise and I went, no way. Well, it was probably more like, no way! Because I was like 9. But yeah. I played this game a lot when I was like 6, 7. But I didn't finish it until I was like 8, 9. And yeah, somehow the Triforce of Power is really that strong. And this is the birth of Ganon himself. In the timeline, this is the first occurrence of Ganon. Before this, there was no Ganon. There was Demise, there was Vati, or Vati, and now Ganon finally makes his first, well, it's not really a recurring event. It's the first time Ganondorf becomes Ganon. And there we go. Pig-like demon monster. So normally, you don't have a sword here. We're going to equip the big orange sword to make this a little easier. He's going to try to slash a lot. We want to go for the tail here. That's the main thing we want to aim for. Oh! Dead in one! Dead in one! Well, we just created the downfall timeline. Here we go. No, still another hit! Oh my god, this is terrifying. I'm gonna die. No, not again! Not again! Why? Alright, let's try this again. I need to equip Bigoron's sword. How many deaths can Matt have against Ganon? That's the real question. That's the question everyone wants to know. Oh my god! Oh my god, he got me already. Great. On the second possible swing, he got me. I'm gonna unlock from him from a... Oh god! Like when I'm not doing that. Just so I can kind of move around a little bit more freely. It'd be good if I could relock easily Navi, who's meant to be helping me. I think she's an agent of Ganon and she's actually just trying to mess me up. Right, unlock. Keep moving around. Did I even hit it? Oh god, he's facing me! That was really scary. Oh my god, I don't know where he is. Oh my god, the camera. The camera! Oh my god. This is far too stressful. I'm gonna take a few steps back. Okay. Oh, we got him! Ganon is down. I repeat, Ganon is down. Link, the Master Sword, it's here, hurry up. Here we go. Reclaim the Master Sword. Hi, Ganon. Oh my god, no! Can I just re-equip the Bigoron Sword, please? Oh, I'm scared, guys. Oh my god! Oh no! No! Look how menacing he looks behind us! No! Fairies! Oh my god, guys. Fairies. I'm fighting him to get back to the part where I get the Master Sword and I just got fairies. Oh my god, and I just got hit by him. Oh my god. We should be able to get back to the Master Sword bit really easily now, actually. Yo! Ganon poop. How's it going? Oh my god, well, how are you not at the part with the Master Sword yet? I've hit him like 5 times. There we go. Right. Here we go. We should be able to do it this time. I've secured myself a fairy out of luck. If you're wondering how they're spawned, there are different parts of like the castle that are like debris around, and some of them drop bombs and hearts, and that one dropped fairies. Surprisingly so. Hey Ganon, how's it going? Why are you standing up? Don't stand up. I think this might be where I can hit him with light arrows. Oh wow, look at that, he gets super stunned. I don't know if I even knew that. Oh god! Hi Ganon. That didn't help! That didn't help! I'm dead! Oh my. Well then. You just take Zelda scream in the background. Right now. Run around the back. Damage to the tail. Relock onto him. Delock that one. Relock onto this one. I lost camera. God, he's hard to fight. Like, the camera controls in this game are just such a thing you have to fight with. Oh my god. Maybe you can do that in the first part of the fight, and I just never knew it. Oh my god, backflip Link. No! No, not now. Not now. Not after all this. Half a heart remaining and Ganon still stands. I said half a heart, I meant 1 heart still remaining. And he still stands. Oh no, I'm running back into him. Come on. How is he still up? Oh my god. There we go. There we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm drained. I am physically drained. Just like Zelda is right now. Master Sword glows with power. And we're gonna deal the finishing blow. That was not the finishing blow. The controller goes down on the table. We're done. Oh my god, we are done with Ocarina of Time. Woo! After 30 episodes, some of which were too short to even be called episodes, we are done. And we get to watch a very cool cutscene of the evil realm. I'd be so happy if we got to see the sages again in some way in Breath of the Wild. I don't think we will, but it'd be super cool. Because they did it in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, but Twilight Princess, they gave them all like new designs for some reason. They were all just like these weird hooded figures, but all of the medallions from this game make a reappearance in that game as symbols that you can see throughout. But in Wind Waker, where the Master Sword is being held, there's all of these stained glass windows around it, and they all have the different stages on it. They're really cool. And it's really interesting to see, even though it's stained glass, but these characters in that sort of Wind Waker style. It's a very, very cool little addition to Wind Waker. I hope they do that with something like that in Breath of the Wild, but probably not, because we're so far from Ocarina of Time. I feel like they've forgotten it. But there is the Temple of Time in Breath of the Wild, though. Not really the place for me to be thinking about theories, though. But finally, after that felt like a real slog at the end, though. That was a really difficult fight with 3 hearts. Like, the bosses in this game haven't really given me much issues, as you guys have seen. But Ganondorf and Ganon both kicked my ass a fair few times. Like, the death counter is up and up and up. I'll bring it up on the screen now. Matt of the future, bring the death counter up, leave it up for a little bit. So we have that many fairy revives, which is we got killed by the enemy, but a fairy saved us and brought us back. We have that many full game overs, full deaths. I don't know what the actual number is because I haven't added them all up yet, but on screen right now. Okay, take that away, future Matt. And here we go. The last scene, kind of, there's 2 more after this, of Ocarina of Time. Actually, is there 3 more after this? Technically, if you count the credits, I suppose there is. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. So, we died to Ganon, right? That creates a timeline called a Downfall timeline, which currently, the next game in that is A Link Between... No, it's A Link to the Past, then A Link Between Worlds. And all the way at the end of that timeline is Zelda 2 Adventure of Link. So, that game, that side of the timeline is actually really interesting because it's Ganon keeps coming back and back and back, and he fights, and he keeps destroying the world over and over and over again. But he's mostly always Ganon in these games. He is that pig-like evil form that we've seen, at the end of this game. And then you also have 2 more timelines that get created right here. So, like, right at this moment, Chewie is looking at me as if to say that he's listening to me. So right here, Zelda sends us back to being a kid. That means this 7 years in the future version of Hyrule that we've just been playing in for all the temples and everything no longer has the Hero of Time, any Link, any hero from this point on. So let's talk about that first before we talk about what happens when Link is a child. So this version of Hyrule where Link is an adult and we have been, playing for the last 20 episodes, he is no longer here. And what happens is Ganon breaks the seal the sages just put him in. If for some time from now, it's quite a ways down the road. So what happens is Ganon comes back, but no Link is there to save people. That's it. That's the end. Credits are rolling, by the way. These are awesome credits. And with no Link, the people of Hyrule, the King of Hyrule, look to the goddesses and say, look, flood the land of Hyrule. So, maybe the people of Hyrule don't do that. Maybe the goddesses just choose to do that. Discrepancy. So, either way, goddesses flood Hyrule. Now, many of the races of Hyrule flee up the mountains. Up Death Mountain, up all the different peaks. All the way around Hyrule. And now the land of Hyrule is covered by a huge slog of water, and it becomes known as the Great Sea. Different villages, cities, towns, little outset island, just kind of, grow out of nowhere. These population centers come together, and traveling the land becomes a thing of either using ships and boats or flying. Interestingly, one of the races in this game called Azora, they're in many other Zelda games as well, that are naturally water-based, they swim, actually decide to evolve into bird-like. Well, I say decide. They, over time, evolve into bird-like. They become bird-like. And they are known as the Rito. However, this doesn't mean there's only, the Rito and there's no Zora, but we never see Zora in the adult timeline, as it's called. So this is the adult timeline again. Is the timeline where adult Link has been sent back to the past so he can relive his childhood years, and there is no hero in the land. However, a hero rises on a desolate little island in the game, The Wind Waker, and he goes through, he powers up, he finds the Master Sword. And how does he find the Master Sword? Well, he gets taken below the ocean to a version of Hyrule, Hyrule Castle, frozen in time. It's all black and white, nothing is moving, it's frozen in a little pocket of time underneath the Great Sea. In there, he finds the Master Sword. And that's actually the game we're going to next play on the channel after Breath of the Wild. It's an amazing game. That's The Wind Waker. After The Wind Waker, again, this is still the adult timeline, there is Phantom Hourglass, which is a DS game. And then after that is Spirit Tracks, which is after Phantom Hourglass, Link and Zelda decide, well, we want to make a new land of Hyrule, so they go in search of a new place to build Hyrule, and they build a new land of Hyrule, and that's where Spirit Tracks takes place. It's not the same Hyrule as usual. Why is the Windmill Man upside down? Okay. Anyway, so that's the adult timeline, and we've got the Downfall timeline and the adult timeline. So the last thing is the child timeline. Now, child timeline is also super interesting. A lot of different games in there. I say there's a lot of different games in there. Is there only 3? I can only think of 3. I'm going to Google it. There could be a 4th added to it. Yeah, there is only 3. So, what happens at the end of this game, we'll see it very shortly, is Link becomes a child again. He goes to tell Zelda about Ganondorf. But when he comes back and he puts the Master Sword back in place, Navi leaves. Navi has done what the Great Deku Tree asked of her, and she leaves. So Link decides that he's going to go in search of her. So he goes into the Lost Woods. He goes in search of her. And this then starts Majora's Mask, which is the first game in the Child timeline. Link goes in search of Navi, but through some circumstances that are kind of a bit weird, he is transported into the alternate world called Termina. It has a lot of similar faces that we've seen in Ocarina of Time. However, it's a very different world. One guarded by 3 giants and towered over by a huge moon. And this huge moon has a face on it. It's angry. And the enemy of the game, Skull Kid, is bringing it towards Termina. So in 3 days, this moon is going to crash. So you have to keep resetting time. Every 3 days, you reset it, and you return back to the beginning again. You've got to keep doing things in a 3-day cycle to make it all happen. The scene I talked about when Navi decides to leave is the one that's playing right now. So Link has returned to being a child, and there it flies away. After Majora's Mask ends, time elapses, however much time, and Twilight Princess begins. Now in Twilight Princess, we see that the sages banish Ganondorf to another realm called the Twilight Realm. He kills one of the sages in this moment, which is very sad, and he gets like a sword. He keeps the sword. It's kind of, an interesting move. And he's banished to the Twilight Realm through the Mirror of Twilight. He corrupts the people of the Twilight, specifically Zant, the Usurper King, and slowly starts to envelop Hyrule in a sheath, a shadow, a darkness called Twilight. And that's where our new hero, the hero of Twilight, comes in. And he gets, once he goes into the Twilight Realm, he gets transformed into a wolf. Later in the game, he is able to switch between the two. We also see him going to get the Master Sword, and it reveals that the Temple of Time, where the Master Sword lay, is, fallen into ruin. It's dilapidated and, completely ruined. But all of those timelines I just talked about, there is another game after Twilight Princess, which is Four Swords Adventures. Four Swords Hyrule Adventure, yeah. That's the end of the child timeline, and that's all 3 of those timelines split from the end of this game. This game creates that split in the timeline where these other games take place, which to me is really cool, because this game is, not only is it my favorite game of all time, it's one of the most important games for the entire Zelda franchise, which is very cool. It's very, very cool. Also, don't know if this screen is ever going to disappear. So, just says the end. Guess it wants me to turn it off now. Well, I've talked about the timeline so much that I haven't actually thanked you all. So I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. The 3 of you that watched every other episode, in this series, thank you so much for doing so. I've enjoyed every second of it. And as I said when I did my Skyward Sword playthrough, I've enjoyed it even more so because I've been sharing it with you guys, and I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Next week or so is going to be a few Breath of the Wild hype videos before the game comes out. And then we'll pretty much be of the week of Breath of the Wild coming out. You can expect 2 episodes a day of Breath of the Wild for a little while, and then it'll be 1 episode a day. And we're hopefully going to play it all the way through. And Chewie's even chiming in the background, having a little bark as he does. Yeah, it wouldn't be an episode, would it, without him chiming in? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I cannot wait for Breath of the Wild. I cannot wait to share that game, not only with all of you, but I can't wait to experience it as well. Once Breath of the Wild is done later this year, we'll dive into the Wind Waker, and then maybe Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and then start looking at some of the other 2D games that I like. And fleshing out the channel some more. We'll also be revisiting Breath of the Wild at different times, depending if they bring DLC out for that game, there's rumours, and also depending if we hear of new things, cool little things we can find, maybe one-off episodes here and there. So Breath of the Wild is one of those games we may revisit throughout the time of the channel. This the end screen, is definitely never disappearing. So with that, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a blast. See you all next time. Goodbye.